Good morning. I'm recording this on a beautiful, beautiful sunny day. It's an amazing day today. Um, I'm just looking out. I'm sitting in my new office. It's kind of echoey in here because I'm still constructing it. And I'm looking out at the trees in the forest behind my house and hearing the birds out singing. And it is amazing and beautiful. And at the same time, there's this whole thing going on called global pandemic. Both of these things can exist at exactly the same time. Depending on which one I'm thinking about and what I'm thinking about either of these things, the sunshine and the birds or global pandemic, changes my experience and my thought of this particular day. So I wanted to start with this piece of that it is a beautiful day. And look at the paint on my hand, new office. Now, I'm really glad that you're here with me today because I have spent the last 20 years working with people overcoming fear, taking anxiety and panic and making it understandable, giving people the tools on how to deal with it. People come to me, come to us, and they show up feeling completely out of control, completely chaotic, don't know what to do, don't trust that they can figure out within themselves what to do. There's this big circumstance called the water, called the deep water, that brings up all these thoughts of terror. Sometimes they're huge and big, sometimes they're medium, sometimes they're small, wherever it is on a spectrum for a person. This is what they come to us to say, how do I rein this in so I can figure out the steps to be in this life? And that particular life is in the aquatic life, in the life of the water. Our program has worked over all these years because we take how you manage your mind in life into the water. We don't start with skills, but we start with how you manage your mind into the water. And now we are taking what we know works in the water and we're taking it back out on land. This is a super important time for us, and a super important time for me to be with you to say, we have what it takes. You have what it takes to be able to take this circumstance that we're calling global pandemic and to be able to manage your mind, to manage your thoughts about it, to make decisions, to navigate through it in a way that is true and authentic to you. And I am going to keep putting out recordings every day to help with this. I work on this every day with my coach, and I want to keep providing this service to you and hope that it gives you some relief and some calm, and to go from that freaking out place that our brains are going to being able to come back to this centered, present, grounded place. So today, the thing that I wanted to talk to you about today is making a plan, right? Making a plan of your day, having a plan of action, and things that you want to produce today, results that you want to create today, value what you want to add to the world today, value for yourself, for people that you live near or with, value for the planet, whatever it is that you want to create today. And to have a plan. And it could be something like, I'm going to take a look at the news and get updated of what I need to know today to make a decision based on the circumstance of the world today. Then I'm going to close it off so that I have that information, and then I'll make the plan of how I'm going to proceed with my day. Now, we did this with our kids yesterday. We gave half-hour plans of different things, different results that they are going to create throughout the day. Now, the real trick of this is, or the real beauty of this is that to execute your plan, your plan is really actually just a measuring stick for you to be able to see for yourself, have a reflection for yourself, your management of your thoughts and your management of your mind. Because in order to execute any plan, to put any action first, you have to, we know our actions are driven by our feelings, and our feelings are created from our thoughts and our beliefs. Our thoughts and our feelings, or our beliefs and our feelings, are not created because of the circumstance. The circumstance just is what it is, but it's our thoughts and our feelings that will drive the actions. So when you have a plan of some actions, to be able to execute them, we want to be able to create thoughts and feelings to go into those actions. So last week, I'll use myself as an example. Last week, my thoughts were really swirling around, I have to close my business. My community of swimmers is going to go away. I can't support them because we can't be together in person anymore. Are they really going to come online with me? All these kinds of thoughts. And those thoughts were not producing the actions of me showing up with you every day in the way that I'm doing right now. I had to, in order to continue to provide service, to provide value, to be with you, I had to get my thoughts in line with realizing, yes, I have something to offer. And I have skills and abilities and information, and I know how to do this work. Now that provides a whole different foundation for me to get into action. So as you make your plan, that you have some action, you can backtrack then and see, well, what thoughts and feelings do I need to have to execute this plan? And I want you also, in part of this plan, to be very gentle with yourself. Very gentle with yourself. This is not a plan in which to hit yourself over the head. This is not a measuring stick that you're going to whack yourself with when you do or do not execute the plan. It is simply a plan for you to be able to say, oh, my plan was to take a shower, to eat some nutritious food, and to read for 30 minutes, let's say. And if you found that you went off that plan, you took a shower, you ate crappy food, too much of the food, kept eating that food while you were reading, and you don't want to then look back at that and say, oh, I am a terrible, awful person. I'm doing a terrible, awful job, all those kinds of things, right? Because this is not going to help you. These are not useful thoughts to move you into the area of action that you want to be in. It's just for you to be able to say, oh, with my plan to eat healthy and nutritious food and then sit down to read, have those be two separate events. Okay, well, what thoughts was I having? Where was I? Was I present in my body when I was making that food? Was I thinking, well, I'm just going to eat terrible anyways? In the past, I've always ate terribly in stressful situations, so you end up doing that, right? The way you believe about yourself. I keep getting distracted. There's a beautiful blue jay right in front of my door here. Yesterday it was my cat. Today it's a blue jay. Holy cow. Anyways, I'm so distracted. Okay, coming back with you guys. We want to just give this measuring stick, this place of measure, this plan of measure, to give you a place to have curiosity, to open up, to see, oh, right, this is where my thoughts went. Okay, all right, I see that. Now I get to create the thoughts that I want. And that might not be a huge 180-degree thought change, because that's not really believable. We want to find just a softer, more opening thought to be able to actually do the actions that you want to do, to move yourself forward, to be creating in your life, to be productive, to feel better, right? This is all about feeling better, not about beating yourself up, not about staying in panic, not about staying in anxiety. but to do the small things to help your brain be directed towards feeling better. All right, that's my little bit for today. I'll have a little bit more tomorrow, and I would really love to see you, to be with you. What we really know works for people is to be in community. Our group classes are so powerful because of that group support, that group thinking, that group conversation for understanding I am not alone. When people learn, when they come to our classes and they learn that over half of the adult population doesn't know how to swim, everybody goes, oh, I thought it was just me. Come with us, be with us, join the membership. We have a huge discount on it right now. Yes, we are making a play of the 19. We're doing it for 19 bucks right now. This means you can go in. I have a whole tool in there for you to be working with. And then this Friday, we're going to do a group coaching session, a conversation together so we can be together and support each other, uplift each other, know that we've got it. We're meant for this. We can do this. We have the skills, we have the ability, and we have it right here in us. It isn't out there. It isn't in all these other things that are going on out here. It's right here in us. I know you have it in you. I know you do. I see these miracles all the time, and I know that you can produce it in this time as well. All right, go on over to our website if you want to join us. I'd love to have you there, orcaswimschool.com, and go to the online, the tab that says online for our online courses. We're trying to revamp the website so it's a little easier to get there, but I'm not there yet. But go to the section that says online, join the foundation membership, use the code 19 to get it for 19 bucks. So use this tip. Join us, whatever it is, to create this calmness, peace, even in this time. You've got it.